here tonight, and big expectations for Dychko and his team.
Actually sparred with Vladimir Klitschko. The Kazakh is very proud of where he comes from and says tonight, I am going to look for the knockout. And now to set the tables for our first fight of the night. Once again, here is our ring announcer, Thomas Schreiber.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to a great night of professional boxing live on beIN Sports from Gillies here in Dallas, Texas. We get the action started with the big boys of boxing. 4 rounds scheduled in the heavyweight division, and it is being brought to you by Roy Jones Jr. Boxing Promotions in association with Montoya Boxing, along with their great sponsors. Art of Music. Memories won't last forever, but memorabilia does. Tecate, born bold. There is no bad choice. Diva Tequila. What's your diva moment? Boost Mobile by Dharma Wireless. And Q Factor, changing lives one adjustment at a time. Our 3 judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be Javier Alvarez, Rosario Solis, and Javier Martinez. When the bell rings, our referee in charge, 3rd man in the ring, will be Robert Chapa. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing black trunks and weighed in at 272 pounds. A native of West Palm Beach, Florida, he is now making his home in Richmond, Virginia, and brings with him a professional record consisting of 2 wins, just 1 defeat, with 1 of his 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Aubur Wright. His opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing black, trimmed in white, and weighed in at 246 pounds. Hailing from Rudny, Kazakhstan, he was a bronze medalist at both the 2012 and 2016 Olympics. And now tonight, after a stellar amateur career, he makes his professional boxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Ivan Dychko.
All right, gentlemen, you got some instructions before the fight. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands. Let's go.
Let's take a look at our tail of the tape here. Ivan Dychko and Aubur Wright. My goodness, the height between both men. Wright 6'11", 6'9" for Dychko. There you see the reaching advantage in favor of Wright, and he is 7 years older than Dychko.
But the experience still lies clearly with Dychko, with all his accolades as an amateur, as they get ready to start round number 1. And here they come, the big boys, getting it going here on beIN Sports.
Dychko throws a straight right hand over the top that connected already on Wright. And don't forget to join us on social media, our many platforms, Roy Jones Jr. Boxing and beIN Sports. So join us on all the social media platforms here tonight as Dychko starts off with the jab. Very light on his feet. He just clubbed Wright, and now he had Wright hurt momentarily. Wright backing up.
Dychko is so fast, man. So quick for a guy his size, touching him up, and a lot of power with that quickness. So much to be impressed with a guy like him, and he is off to a great start here tonight.
He is 27 years of age, trains under the guidance of Derek Santos. Santos previously had Sullivan Barrera for 3 fights, and it was during that process where Barrera had won 3 straight, and again, using his jab as we see the amateur back on left hook followed by a right cross that backed up Right again, driving him against the ropes.
So powerful. Dychko hammering Wright early on in this fight, and very impressed with Dychko's focus when we talked to him before the fight. Here's a guy who left his wife and daughter home to come live in the U.S. to train and make his pro debut. So much dedication to his craft, and that's that's not an easy thing to do, but you can see here, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with in this division.
And now Dychko is just teeing off with straight right hands followed by a left hook. Aubur Wright in a heap of trouble as Robert Chopper watching him intently. Wright languishing on the ropes as he is getting pelleted with big power shots.
Aubur Wright has not done anything so far in this fight. It's been an onslaught from Dychko from the start. He said he was going to come out and look for the knockout. He wants to get in this fight and just end it quickly. So far, he's on that path.
A sweeping right hook as Aubur Wright is breathing heavily. And Dychko is on the attack, and Robert Chopper stepping in there. He waves it off, and this one is over as Ivan Dychko makes his professional debut in style as he dispatches of Aubur Wright here tonight in Dallas.
What a performance by Dychko, sending notice in his professional debut. Hey, I'm coming to this division. Big shot after big shot early on. And when you hear that he's fast for a guy his size with that amount of power, Ray, until you see it, you really don't know how fast he is. So impressive with that speed, combination of power. He's got the experience, the long amateur career, the accolades. You are looking at a man right there. And now you're looking at Aubur Wright. Dychko is headed for big things, and Aubur Wright is maybe headed for the hospital after that beating.
Let's take a look at how the fight concluded. Ivan Dychko really opening up and calculated. He had Wright hurt against the ropes, and he didn't let him off the hook.
Absolutely not. Just continuing to pound him and keeping him in that corner. That big left hook followed by the right snap back over the ropes. You might watch this and think maybe it was a bit of an early stoppage, but all it did was delay the inevitable. That man right there